This is Scott, the creator of Yuga Gaming. He is a very bad tuber, and is very boring with very few friends, his videos having absolutely no originality, but that is all about to change.
Oh. Hey! Ow! That was my nose! Each one's better than the next.
This is an old CD case that has all the games that I had when I was a kid. It's actually been a while since I even looked at these. But let's see what we got. R.I.P. and peace, you fuckies. Yep, we have I Love Math. This game, I remember, it was difficult for me. I could never pay attention to math, I just couldn't. But I think it was actually meant for higher grades, so... it's not really surprising that I just couldn't do it. I was a kid, I couldn't do that stuff. But then again, it's probably like at least... I was just below, like just... I wasn't smart enough, let's just leave it at that, I guess. I just didn't know, plus I didn't pay attention to math, and I was not good at it, and I hate math to this day. Now, these games, I remember playing these a lot. There was always these games I looked for. I would always dig through the case, trying to find the specific ones, putting it in the computer, seeing it, start it up, see if that's the one. Yeah, I honestly hope that's one of the ones I had. And Active Play, I don't even remember if this one worked. Actually, I don't think it ever did. I don't think it ever did, not once. I don't know. Part of me remembers that it does. Part of me remembers that it didn't. I don't think it ever did, actually. And this game, this I remember. Jumpstart was always, every time I saw the title, focus, come on. Every time I saw the Jumpstart, that's pretty much like a mark saying that this is gonna be good. But this one, what was it called? Ah, there it is. Haunted Island. It scared the crap out of me. Not gonna lie. And again, this is a game I wasn't smart enough, because first of all I was in the 4th grade, and some things had things that were too difficult for me. Another one of Rita Rabbit. I remember. Every time I see that disc, this plain disc that's just shiny and silver, it looks no different from the back, but has some pictures on it. It just brings me back, and I always had fun with these. I always had fun. Really entertaining. Arthur's Rain Basics? I think I remember. I think one of these worked. At least one, if I remember correctly. I think it might be... Oh, this one. Oh, this game. Sesame Street Elmo's Reading Adventure. Takes me back. I had to stop it because that thing was in the way. Yeah, that's much better. Elmo's Reading Adventure. I think I remembered this one. I don't remember what it was about, but I'm not sure if I'm mistaking it for another one. But Elmo was in this weird world and all that, and I just remember, all I know is that as a kid, it was a huge favorite. And another Rita Rabbit. I had several of these, and there used to be more games in here if I recall, but I think they might be somewhere else, or I got rid of, my parents got rid of them, I don't know. This one, Math Blaster 2, I remember playing, but I don't really know much about it. Like, the math was too difficult. And basically I just either did it by luck or eventually just guessing and figuring it out. So I'm not sure what grade this is, but here's the other ones. This is disc 2 of Arthur's Reading, and this is disc 1 of Elmo's Reading Basics. Okay, this is Reading Basics. I think this might be the 2 Sesame Street games that I remember having as a kid and always playing a lot. At least one of the discs, I remember correctly. I can't exactly say for sure. This one. I actually beat this as a kid and I wasn't even in 6th grade. I was not even 6th grade and I beat this game. Now, I can't say exactly that Empire of the Planet People. That it was fun. I was amused. And honestly, the game had no actual penalty. So I honestly just kept... Some things I kept guessing, but I pretty much figured out the rest. But it was actually kind of easy, even for someone my age. Oh, Mickey Mouse Kindergarten. I could not stop playing that game growing up as a kid. When I was a very little kid, years ago, this game I would put in pretty much like one of the few games I would play the most, like out of all of them. I couldn't stop playing because I remember this one game I was addicted to, had something to do with space. But yeah, there were other games and it was just completely addicting. Finding Nemo, Nemo's Underwater World of Fun. Well, this game, well, I wasn't too thrilled about it, and it was because of one thing. No matter what you do, like I actually played this one game, like to play the next game, you need to get certain shells from specific games, but after a while, no matter what you do, like no matter what I did, I kept going and going and going and going and going, and the game just stopped giving you shells. And seeing that I was never able to continue on, I would most of my time just goof off, but other than that, I couldn't. Also the fact I couldn't get that far, and I figured, well, I think you have to get far enough to get another one. I don't know what they expect out of you, but to this day I still don't know what the games are, like what happens. I would always see pictures and all that, like it would show images, like what you do, blah blah blah, but I just never got to see them. Best Christmas ever. Busy Town. Now, I never knew anything about it, but I remember every year I would put the game in. Like, I'll be excited, it's like it's finally December around Christmas time, so the time is right to play this game. And I would beat it, play it again. Or I don't think it actually has, like, you can actually beat it. I think it does have an ending, but I would just play it again and again and again and again. Freddy Fish 3. What's there to say about Freddy Fish? Well, it's only one of my most played games of all time as a kid. Now, what is there I have to say about this game? Well, I get a lot of nostalgia from this game. It's not much, except that it has a very entertaining gameplay, some decent puzzles, just so many things that keep you entertained, and interesting demos that I would always play a lot. It was one of the things I did. If I put this game in and I would click there, I never knew what the word demo was or how to pronounce it at the time. But all I know is if I click the button, it would show me some good games that I can't even finish. But this game has a lot of memories. And just looking at it brings me back.
to a time when everything was just plain and simple. But I guess I'm pretty much speaking for all of us, saying like when we were kids, everything just felt simpler, and now everything's different. Back then, I was just a happy-go-lively kid, and I would always just sit around playing either these games or doing other stuff when I'm not going through hell in school because everybody hates me, even the teachers. School was hard, couldn't pay attention. But at that age, you're free, no school around the time, and I just played these games. When I actually enjoyed my parents and everything was simple, now I'm older, I'm introduced to YouTube, and I am the worst tuber there is. I'm boring and everybody hates me, and my videos aren't original and not funny, and I'm not as happy as I used to be. Part of me wishes I never discovered YouTube and I wouldn't have to be so busy and trying so hard, but no matter what, every single person hates me. So, if you want to see this game, want to know more about it, then shut up, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the first video of Nostalgic Gaming, when we look into the depths of my mind and look at some old memories and replay games of all time. Until then, I'll probably see you there, probably not. Don't know. I doubt anyone got this far, because, like I said, I'm the worst YouTuber in the world.